Hello heroes and villains, welcome to Multiverse. Today we are going to take a look at the Alfred Box. So let's get this party started. So there is a new pet that's been added in the Dark Knights DLC. I'm not sure exactly where it drops from. I've seen some people say they got the Tier 3 Alfred Box from the new Barbados bounty. So that seems to be where it drops, but I couldn't guarantee it. Let's take a quick look at the box. So here we can see what it looks like. That's funny, just a couple of days ago I was telling to Flashpoint Ghost Rider Batman that I wish we had this mother box, and now here we are. Although I have to admit, I had no idea this was supposed to be an Alfred box. Well, that's a pretty cool looking box. Obviously this is the tier 1 version. The tier 3 version might look a little bit different. Sometimes they add some extra effects to the tier 3 version so that we can tell them apart. Sadly at this point, all I have is the tier 1 version, but it gives you an idea what the box looks like. Now we're gonna have an embarrassment of riches when it comes to boxes. The mother box, the father box, the Alfred box. Which one to use? You decide. And it is gone. And let us try the Alfred box in battle. And for those who like that kind of stuff, we've put the combat parser. I'm not sure why. There we go. So let's get this party started. So sometimes it seems to affect only one target, sometimes it seems to affect multiple targets. And keep in mind, this is the tier 1 box. There is a tier 2 box and a tier 3 box. Let's get out of here. So you can see the amount of hits and the amount of total damage. And I can already hear you ask, where can we get the Alfred box? Let's take a look. As I mentioned previously, some people say they got it as a random drop from the new Barbados bounty. But if some of you are not lucky enough to get it from Barbados, come see your friend Changzhou. So you can see you can get the Alfred box for 100 source marks. For the tier 2 box, it'll cost you 400 source marks, but also there is some requirement. You have to obtain all the normal mode headlines from the Dark Knights episode. And for the tier 3 Alfred box, it'll be 700 source marks, and in this case you need all the headlines from normal and elite. From the Dark Knights episode, of course. If you are not lucky enough to get it as a drop, and if somehow you cannot buy it from Changzhou because you don't have the requirements, the other option would be to look at the broker. So here we can see the tier 3 Alfred box for 375 million. I have to give my usual broker warning. Prices on the broker changes all the time. These are the prices right now, tomorrow, next week, next month, later tonight. The prices could be different. So there you go guys. So we have a new pet that's been added into the game. So if you ever wanted to have an Alfred for your Batman character, now you can. Although it's not quite what people expected. People expected to get an actual Alfred NPC character, but this is what we have. So this is a new reward that's been added to the game, and it is a permanent addition to the game. So if you cannot get it right away, don't worry, you will be able to play the long game and get it eventually.